Rest in peace, Martin Luther King Jr. Welcome to another edition to the Greater Britton podcast featuring his WHB. I was wondering how long it was going to take for you
I love the scream.
to break up.
That's actually, I think that's my goat. My flying goats from Florida. Remember the goats were going
the screaming goats.
I can't do it right now.
No, I can't hit that octave.
Speaking of octaves,
my
I saw.
voice is,
remember Fifth Element and that song?
Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby, yes.
Remember the song? They said the Fifth Element, the people who wrote it, they were like, this is not physically possible. And like some Chinese girl just did it.
Some hit some note?
The all the notes from the low to the high, because that one,
I don't remember the music and shit.
The blue lady where they had to get the things out of her stomach and she had the concert. All that shit.
They should have got Mariah. She did that shit.
Well, apparently at the time, they were waiting for the station, bitch.
Hey, and Mariah would have cost too much. That was the early 90s.
And it wasn't a Christmas song.
That's just because the Christmas song is the most profitable of her collection. My shit.
What's your Mariah Carey jams? What do you like?
Oh man,
because I don't know names of songs, but I know I like them. Like I know I like some of the songs.
I got that obsessed. Boy, why are you so obsessed with me, dude? That one.
This feels like I was into Paula Abdul at the time.
We belong together. Oh, if we going back, Paula, that's the 80s. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to?
I had my parents bought me 2 albums when I was like 11 for Christmas because they were like, oh, he'll like this. It was Paula Abdul, like the 2 Steps Forward, 2 Steps Back album, which I liked. And it was Christmas New Kids on the Block, which I fucking hated. But they got halfway there. They're like, I wish you liked the other one. He might be gay.
Very Merry Christmas. How did I remember some of that?
Like, why is he dancing like the woman one?
Hey,
he should be doing the boy band one.
Because you unfolded that fucking bookwork.
And I'm like, actually, if I was dancing like New Kids, that's probably gay.
Right, I'd be getting the shit beat out of me. Right.
The Paula Abdul's like, oh, he's in the great. Like, they just didn't get it. They're like, why can't he be into the men?
Right.
Like, those aren't men.
Paula, right? Those are boys at best.
They're new kids.
Those are right. And now
and on the block? Do they know where they're at?
Now we understand what that means. New kids, huh? Yeah, doing that new shit.
So what's new with you?
Baby, I'm just out here, man, trying to. Now, has anything changed in a post-Trump world in one day for you?
No, it's today, right? You took the office today or yesterday?
Yesterday. He took office on Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, jeez.
Coincidence.
When Elon flashed the Nazi, what is it? The salute, the Heil.
The Heil Hitler salute.
The Heil Hitler. Did he think Avengers made it okay?
Right. My heart goes out to you. Yeah, to the ones you about to get. Man, because I like Elon, but
I generally like him too. But I
it's
don't.
Just something about him. It's just like I don't.
Well, I mean,
there's something about everybody that I don't trust,
especially somebody in the limelight with so much power and money.
But I've always felt like he's trying to use it to advance us as a.
That's what I'm saying. I always feel he's like a greater good. I feel like eventually, even though like he might cozy up to some things that seem real bad. I think it's doing it for the furtherance of the other things, that we, advancement of us he's got some ideas or whatever, let somebody run with it with that much money. He's pretty smart. Then you might figure some shit out.
I'm telling you, as long as he don't try to run for president, I think we.
Oh, he can't.
He can't, right? He's not American.
Well, for now, unless we reinterpret the fucking Constitution.
But hold on, but that's the thing about it, because I'm sure at this point they've given his ass citizenship.
No, you have to be born on American soil.
Not true.
Is it not? No, because that was the whole thing with.
I don't think that's true.
That is true. That's why Schwarzenegger couldn't do it.
Maybe, but you
have to be like born on America. It could be Guam
be president
or like whatever. Maybe it could be a territory, but it has to be like you have to be birthed.
Maybe I think I'm thinking of because I'm thinking I'm governor and shit.
Yeah.
Because you just have to have lived here for 10 years.
You got to fulfill a certain criteria there.
Yeah.
But if they changed it, and like the Supreme Court will be like, cool.
You hand off enough.
What do you want?
Hand off enough packets.
What do you want, Trump?
Right. Shit, I don't trust anywho.
So MLK, you want to know some factoids?
I'm pretty sure I might. Yeah, let's hear some.
Hang on. I'm looking. I just realized I had a missed call from you, but then I looked and I was like, oh, wait, we were setting up our fucking Bluetooth for later. Gosh. I love it.
Yeah, I think.
All right. What was his original name?
Martin?
Nope.
Bartholomew.
So he and his father apparently were both originally named Michael King, Sr. and Jr., and he changed it to Martin in honor of the Protestant reformer in England.
Luther, right?
It's Martin Luther who posted the rules in the church for the Church of England split.
Nigga.
He skipped grades. That's pretty cool. He was in college at 15. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was that smart in paper tests.
I didn't know that either.
That's cool.
I didn't know that either.
And he won an oratorical contest at 14 for over like a civil rights speech. He won a contest. So he was like,
Yeah, look at the big brain on Mike.
He was ready to go.
Yeah, he was built for this shit.
How many times do you think he was arrested? Over, under?
Over.
Over, under, let's say over, under 20.
See, you would put it high. I already said over, but I'm still taking over.
You're taking over. You win 30.
I was about to say.
I was trying to fool you with that one, but not go too high.
But I remember, because
if I was trying to fool you, I'd have said 29.
If we were on, and I'd have probably, I think I still probably would have taken over, because I think in my mind, I feel like I knew that it was like 30, 32, some shit like that, because you remember we talked about this on one of the episodes with Florida Man, how Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, when they first were getting popular as black,
well, they were characterized by the media as separate things, but they actually had a lot.
They had different fucking
methods.
Martin Luther King was the peaceful. He became the peaceful, talk it out.
That's right. They kind of swapped,
as the militant nigga. Let's go take up arms and get this. Like he started out militant and realized that ain't nobody paying attention to this. I got to appeal to these niggas on a sensible level, so they can't deny facts.
Well, that's why they killed him.
They could just put my ass in jail though if I keep going out here. But yeah, I knew he went to jail a gang of times.
So I got another quiz question. So it became a federal holiday in 1983. What year do you think it was officially recognized in all 50 states? Because South took some time.
I think I know this too. And you said over under. You haven't given me.
Oh no, this isn't over under. I'm just because in '83 is when it became.
So it was like
that was when the federal government was like, yes, that's a holiday.
I want to say because Clinton did it. So I think so. It was like 90. Let's go. It was like 12, 13. I want to say 95.
You're getting the right range. It's 2000. You're in the right because that's just
2000,
just before. Or just after Clinton, I guess.
Yeah, that was,
It's probably Bush pushing some states to do it so it could look good.
That was right before.
Once you recognize him already.
Because Texas was probably the last state to not recognize. He's like, I got to change this, fellas. Sorry. Sorry, fellas, I got to change
There's like 4 Martin Luther Kings in the United States. Streets.
2000, damn. That's funny because in my mind, that was like.
Oh, and he was the first African-American to get Time Magazine Man of the Year.
I think I knew
in 64.
Yeah. I knew that.
Wow. Cool.
I knew that.
You're welcome, audience.
Yeah, you are. Martin, hey, rest in peace. The man that walked so little kids could fly and Barack Obama could run.
Is that better than flying?
Depends.
Maybe the kids ran and Barack flew.
I should have said him the other way around.
Man, you grounded him.
So Chris, right.
All these kids flying around.
Martin Luther walked so Barack Obama could run. Barack Obama ran so all the children could fly.
Oh, that's it. That's nice.
Yeah, fuck that up the first time.
That's nice. Now do it as if Barack Obama is doing it.
Martin Luther King walked so that I could run. And I ran and won. So that all the little children could fly.
I got hair.
And I do. I have a beautiful head. Lustrous hair.
You'll see many gray hairs coming in.
And Michelle, I love you.
Not seen you at
Bruh, you know Malik, you know the oldest daughter is doing porn now.
What? Barack porn?
His oldest, he done disowned her and adopted a little Asian baby.
Well, he disowned her?
Essentially, she disowned.
As bad as Elon and his daughter boy?
I don't know if the door's still open, but she's separated herself.
That is extreme. I didn't know that, man.
Not many do.
What's the porn name?
I'm not going to say it.
It's okay. I'll have Google help me with that later.
I swear to God, because
safe search off.
Because I'm telling you, I think that video, her videos are, because I watched it again, then I went back to watch it again, it was gone. I'm like, almost where they got a new phone.
That's wild.
I swear.
Man, you're blowing my mind.
Yeah, I was like, man.
You know, that's supposed to be an explosion sound, and it just sounds like
somebody dropped something on the coffee table.
It sounds like New York downtown on 9/11 at fucking 2 p.m.
Like the subway.
When they fall. When they fell.
No, it sounds like somebody just dropped some shit on the glass coffee table too hard, busted it up. Dude.
So what else is going on with you?
Nothing, man. I'm trying to get this.
You got any new ladies in your life?
Shit, that was good. Nah, nothing worth talking about. At least, really.
You hear that, girls? None worth talking about.
Like, cause it's
in case you met him between New Year's and now.
So that's the thing. I do, but we're still in that like.
Oh, you didn't. We're
still in that Marvin Gaye phase, nigga. What's going on?
Yeah, I saw. I have this new favorite Instagram guy he's making music out of people's bad conversations on the dating Tinder. You should check it out. I'll show you some later. It's pretty funny.
That sounds funny.
Because he does both sides, and it's always.
I think I've seen this shit.
Yeah, it's always him. He's like a fat kind of guy. He's got long hair.
Because it's like,
and then it cuts to the girl on a couch.
Yeah, I've seen that. What about my girl sent me with? Yeah,
no.
I've seen a couple.
He's like, have you ever seen a man's butthole or something like that? I don't know.
Oh wait, maybe not. Because what I'm talking about is
he does all kinds of
different types of music.
No, many types of music, different.
Okay, so maybe I have. It's a black dude, right?
No.
Oh yeah, nah. Because I see the black dude that's doing that. He do all different scenarios of relationships. Him and his girl.
Oh no, this is he just takes actual Tinder conversations that are bad, questions. The whole line, and he'll make music out of the conversation.
That's what. No, I don't think I've seen this one.
So when people get super intense at women in it, he sings that in their face, and then he plays the woman going what the fuck?
Funny. No, that's pretty funny. I haven't seen him. But no, man,
life is good.
Life is golden, man. Life is really on a
25 shaping up.
It is. It's shaping up to shape out, man. It's a lot of shit that's formulating it. I've been waiting. Not waiting on, but just wasn't quite sure how. But now it's all clear, and now it's just about execution. All of this shit goes right, motherfucker. We might be a little closer to that yacht than we think.
How big?
That's it.
How many feet you need?
Do I need or want?
Well, how many are you willing to pay? How many feet are you willing to pay
right
for?
Now?
No, not right now. Let's say 5 years down the road, things go well. We're not we're not billionaires or anything.
But
we got money.
My yacht number is 120.
God.
Yeah, I want a house. I want a house.
So you're going to live on that thing. Just go around the world.
Yeah.
So you're in international waters most of the time.
Yeah.
For what you engage in?
Not even just because I'm not subject to if
right. You're the governor of your ship, basically.
Pretty much. I told you my island.
You can marry people, put them in the brig.
My island,
trials.
Boom. My island is the end game. But
gotta have a boat to get there.
Boom.
Makes sense, man.
And then I told you I want a handful of properties spread out throughout the world.
I thought you were gonna say women.
No, they're.
You should see his face right now. I'm going to try to find a photo that matches this for this week's.
Fuck you think the boat got to be so big for? They're going to start having little tips.
You know what?
I got to have room to separate these.
Exactly. I was just going to say, you're going to need timeout places.
I'm going to have quarters.
Yeah. You're going to need timeout areas.
Boom. Matter of fact,
Like these bitches been gossiping, so we got to torture one of them.
I want the yacht to have a boat, bitch. Like
right.
and I just attach it to the big yacht, and it sails like a bunch of feet behind the main boat.
No, I was thinking
like
you have
bitch, when I got to put a bitch on timeout, like bitch, you could go to the little boat.
Go to the little kids boat.
Go to the kitty. Go to the dinghy, bitch.
the dinghy's like 40 fucking feet long, 3 stories. Damn.
No, yeah, I ate a 120.
No, that's cool. Boat life's cool.
Like 120.
Ocean boat though. That's kind of nuts, man. I mean,
but I don't plan. Like I plan to stay close to coast.
The shore.
Right.
You're not doing Kon-Tiki.
Like I'm right. Like no, there ain't no deep sea yet, nigga. We not. It ain't. You
don't want to mess with the what are they called? Kraken?
Nah, I'm not out in the abyss. I'm 10 miles off the coast.
No, 11.
At the
11.
11
unquestionably,
is
no, it's 10 is international, but unquestionably 1 mile more.
Yeah, I got to be like 12, right? I got 10, 12. Yeah, you're right.
Just in case the GPS puts you on the wrong side of the line.
Boom. Right. It's all right if it's the border. It's like,
we can make a case.
Right. Yeah, no, you're right.
It's all right. Even if you had your boat now, you'd be good for like 10 years because Trump would just be like, he's cool. You're free.
Yeah, but nigga, like, that's the dude I'm telling you. He's like, oh, he got boat money? He's in.
Got boat money. Why don't I have a meeting with him?
Let's see.
He's the new admiral.
Me, him, and Kanye will sit down.
He's the admiral of nice boat.
But no, to come out the gate, I don't need nothing major out the gate. I could be like
start with like 70, 80 foot.
Like 80 foot. No,
that's
just playing.
Giant,
I'm just kidding, dog. I don't think like for real. Because my homegirl's dad had a fishing boat. I think it was like 28, 30, and it was like it was.
Yeah, those are. I mean, in Texas, I grew up on lakes, and the people had like those 3-story like.
And that's of course
2-story boats.
They were like it has the underground because it has the underground or the under level living quarters, and then you got the main, then you got the upper deck. And
most of the nicest boats were 25 to 35. Yeah. That's like the range.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure how many of those were built for deep sea. Those are like lake boats.
A fishing boat, right? But my homeboy growing up in elementary school, his family owned Allen's Aquarium on Lincoln in Santa Monica.
Shout out for Allen's. Are they open still?
It's like the building is still the sign.
Can you get me some Tetris?
I think they... some Tetris.
Yeah, Tetris.
That's the.
You need some friends.
Damn, what happened to those?
He hangs out by the mirror because he thinks there are other fish over there.
Bruh, last time I was here is at least 3 other motherfuckers.
Nah, they've been dead for a couple of weeks. They got there's a sickness fish get that like they start swimming weird and it's like they can pass. It's like a disease. You can't really do anything about it. I tried to,
fishosemia.
Yeah, fishamidia. They were fucking too much. Garrett was here for a minute. He put his finger in the tank.
They got the flap. Yeah, because
the flap.
But no, like it's 28, 32, little baby.
All right.
Because I think my homies in the elementary school they were paid though, and there was 3 kids. They all had their own bedroom. And the main, like the main quarters. Like
they like lived on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like a houseboat.
Yeah, they lived on it.
I got you.
They lived on their yacht. And I think it was like a 50 something or like 54. I think it was a 54 foot.
Big boat.
It was nice. It was one of the ones that got like the blackout, all the windows they were all blacked out windows and shit. Like on the top. I think that one had, because the main deck had like, it was like
2 main decks?
It was like, yes.
1.5 kind of, right?
Yeah, like, because like the back dropped lower. Then you had to, on the sides, there was a few steps to walk up. And then at the front deck was higher up than the back deck.
In the sea, right? Not in the lakes?
No, yeah, it was the sea. They were docked in the marina. They were docked off Fiji, I think, off Fiji Way.
That's cool.
It was nice.
That's interesting because like my experience with boats is like nobody lived on it. It was like in the lake.
No, they lived on that.
But like they kind of lived on it. The amount of times they went out there. You know what I'm saying? Like they every day in the summer, it was like they would go to the boat. You could go with them if you want, if you're friends or whatever. But like
I got homies.
But they had the jet skis that come around with them and like
so that's the other homie John. So that's the other homie John, Mickey's cousin. They had a boat also docked in the marina. I think theirs is But that's all they really like. John loves jet skis, and Pops just like I don't even like Pops. He'll just go sit in the dock and just smoke hookah and just chill. Like he don't really take it out. Like John would take it out, and I'd drive because that was before I didn't really fuck with the ocean like that. So while they were out jet skiing and shit, I'd just be rolling the fucking roller. Like, dude, that shit was cool as fuck. Like, that's how I learned how to drive a boat, actually. And now,
driving people around on tubes and jet skis and shit is so much fun.
It's so fucking fun, bro. It's so fucking fun.
I was really good at some of those water sports back in the day.
Not me. I've always wanted to wakeboard, but I'm just so scared
I tried that a few times.
I'm just so scared of face planting into that water, dude.
It's not like that bad. You get over that. It hurts real bad, but you know.
But I've always like that shit looks so fucking fun.
You know, it's not any more fun it's because I got up a couple times. It's like, okay, it's kind of like how I feel about skiing and snowboarding, right? It's like I grew up skiing and then I switched to snowboarding. It took me like way longer to fucking be able to go down the mountain on snowboarding. And I had a good time.
I'm glad I learned how to snowboard before skiing.
Right, because it's so much easier to ski. But when you get really, really good at skiing, I have more fun than on like, you know, average on snowboard.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm the other way around because I've only skied like I had
didn't ski as much.
I've only because I own a snowboard. I'm really fucking good at snowboarding.
Fancy.
It's Tony. Like I started boarding when I was like 21, 22. And they got a cabin up in Big Bear. So we used to go multiple times a season.
That's so cool that LA has like that. The ski over there, fucking go up the west. Anything you want every day.
Dude, you could ski, fucking ride dune buggies in the desert and surf all in the same fucking day. Like that's
not in that order though, because the surfing needs to go first.
You got to go first. Right. So you got to paddle out. You got to paddle out. You got to paddle out first.
And you're going to be tired by the time you get to the dune buggies, I'm guessing.
Dune buggies is last.
How you get to the slopes while they're open then?
So you got to take the back way.
Okay. I'm just saying, I'm suspicious of all those three things on one day.
You got to go.
Unless you're taking dune buggies halfway.
You got to, look, you got to start surfing at like sunrise.
5 in the fucking morning.
5, be done before.
By 10.
But you got to be on the road.
You got to be in your dune buggy by 11.
You could get to Big Bear, or even if fuck Big Bear, because you go to mountain. If you just want to get to a mountain with snow, Mountain High is...
That's closer and has
base,
snow?
Yeah, it's the base of Big Bear.
But they fake snow, right? Because this year,
most of the time, because
zero participation ever.
Has rained like once or twice.
Like negative inches of rain.
So, but it's been cold as fuck. So yeah, they're definitely making snow. It's definitely making snow. But you could get to fucking Mountain High in an hour from LA without traffic.
That's cool.
So yeah, and then leave fucking mountain at fucking 3. Drive right down the corner. Drive right down the corner to Palm Springs and roll some dune buggies.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. And then hit Morongo Casino, where everyone's a winner.
Straight up and down, dude.
Actually, no one's a winner at Morongo. It's the worst fucking like tightest slots. Go to Vegas. Do yourself a favor.
You're a winner. They'll give you a free buffet ticket.
No, they give you some extras because you spend money there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're gonna make sure they send you. You're going to get some free nights.
Oh, yeah. They want you there. They need you there. Hey, they're getting back. For me personally, they're getting back at me. I get it.
They're going to get... You're right, motherfucker. You motherfuckers. Yeah, you owe us something.
My hot boy.
Tax. Some extra land. And you owe... Anywho.
Right? Unless I find out that my grandma...
Right. What's that other 25%? Because
we don't know.
The jury's still out. They might owe you.
When we get
they might owe you. No,
this gets going more. This gets going more. Let's have a poll. What do you think Kevin's 25% is? And then I'll do a test.
Dude, we got you. I'm doing mine soon. I got to do that shit because I really want to know.
That's cool.
Because I think my great grandma had.
Daisy was like, I want to do it, but I think I'll have my brother do it. I was like, y'all have different. Dads.
I was about to say, I don't know how that's going to tell us anything about you.
Yeah, I guess that doesn't really. It's going to be hard to determine which results are applicable.
Right. Unless it breaks it down maternal, paternal.
No, it can't.
Right.
It can't.
It's all one now,
motherfucker. This from
it's all
whoever.
One now.
You know, it's not like, these genes, as they came in, they were tagged by the database entry.
But ain't that Could they 23andMe because that's your chromosomes.
I mean, they do the genetic testing and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. But if you just go in you just do a blood test to see what the fuck your makeup is.
Yeah,
but I think
and they do a genealogy.
If you do a genealogy, they need to know what you as many members of your family as you know about.
Somebody would have already had to do it.
Yeah, they give you that paper, that family tree paper.
But I got a full brother, so I'm not making him do it.
See, yeah, you could do. See, I could do. Say, I don't have a full. All my brothers are halvesies, so I couldn't do that shit either.
Exactly.
So I got to go figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
But I think my great grandma, her last name was Monk, bro. So I think she might have been some sort of Asian.
Thelonious?
She might have been I think she has some Chinese.
Maybe you related to Thelonious.
Hey, that would explain the music.
The jazz, yeah.
That would explain the music.
He was all over the place.
Because I got that music in me, baby. Right, man. Dropping them off.
He's famous for that.
Hitting state lines in a heartbeat. Hey.
I got a funny thing that happened to me this weekend. So I went to see a movie. I hadn't been to the movie theater in a while, right?
Me neither.
And I went to this theater called the Lemley. You ever been there?
No.
In Santa Monica. So it's this little theater. And it's independent films. I'll see in September 5.
Oh, the one on Santa Monica, right off the freeway.
No, not off the freeway. It's like a tiny theater.
Up by Westwood, Brentwood, Westwood area.
No, it's on the beach, right off the beach. And it's right by the bungalow. On that street.
Movie theater,
so Elefante, you know where Elefante is? Yeah. It is next door.
Oh, I've seen. They got a little baby marquee. Right. They got a little baby. It looks like a nightclub. It looks like
nothing,
outside.
Frankly. But you walk in, I walked past it, and Daisy was like, "Isn't that it?" The sign is
as soon as you said Elefante, I know what you're talking about.
So it's next to it. It's nice. The funny thing is we go in, and I had the guy goes, "Oh, theater 5 upstairs." Da da da. So I walk into the theater and I'm thinking the minute I walk in, I'm like, this does not look like the seating plan of where I bought tickets.
Right.
But mine were the first 3 on the right-hand side on row C. So we go down to row C, we get in, we go down and sit down. And then 5 minutes later, these 4 people come in. They're like, hey, you guys, da-da-da. And we're like, oh, we maybe did in the wrong, maybe the row number, the numbers, da-da-da. And then they're like, well, we'll sit on this side of the row. It's fine. And then the Bob Dylan movie starts.
Oh, niggas is in the wrong theater.
They sent me to the wrong theater, and I didn't check the ticket like an idiot. I just was like, oh, yeah, 5 upstairs. I gotcha. Went in, sat down. So then I had just gone to the bathroom and come back because I want to get there before the movie starts. Right. And the movie had just started as I'm coming in and sitting down. And then we realize it. And I'm like, we all got to go. And we're stuck against the wall. So I got to fucking
slide past all these fucking people.
2 or 3 times. And then we just disappear. Those people must have been like, what? Because they were there with people in front of them, behind. There was 8. First of all, the theaters have 16, 20 seats in them. They're tiny little theaters, Then we go to the other one. It was fine. We got there just in time.
Yeah, at least you didn't miss your shit, right?
Yeah.
Bob Dylan, I'd have made a swap, nigga. That's probably a good one.
I want to see that one too, but I was there with Billy and I wanted to see the
some September
shit he was 5.
Or some shit he worked on.
It was kind of, it was we had just been talking about it. That was what we went there to do, It's the movie about the Munich when they take the hostages.
Oh.
But it's from the point of view of the sports newscasters who were covering the Olympics, and it happened in the Olympic Village, and they're like, no, we're not letting news take over. This is our story. And then that whole thing was fucked up. What happened? But it was their point of view, but it showed how they shot on film and developed it and gotten on TV and the satellites. It was real cool. That was my favorite part about it, is how it told you how shit worked in 73, 4 or 2. I don't know.
Munich, that was 76, I think.
70s. But it was definitely not an odd number of years.
70. Yeah,
as 70, I said.
Yeah, no.
Because Olympics are always on the knee.
I don't think that's ever happened.
Oh, and I got another.
Except for last year when they had to do the one-off.
That's true.
Replace.
I have an idea, by the way. Let's try and make this cash fire. You ready? Or, the opposite.
Oh, come on. Nigga, too soon.
This is why.
Too soon.
This is exactly about this. I want to start a hashtag.
Even though
squash the Olympic torch.
We haven't talked about that.
Okay. And it's a protest about doing something about the wildfires here. Try and get people to go where they run the fucking torch through the country and throw water on it and put it out in protest for the wild. Now, I actually think they did what they could and could have been more prepared, but it's a fucking tragedy, disaster of epic proportions, out of control. There was things that could have been done better, but how can you prepare for that size thing?
Especially when it's orchestrated.
Oh, so, okay. You're on that side of things.
It's a 100-year land lease.
Time for a break?
Yeah, it is.
All right, that's good timing.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to take this. I've told the bitch that. I can't hear you, bitch. Speak to the mic.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Because it'll amplify your mouth, your life.
You know, I had a friend named Jimmy Hawk, and he named his kid
Hawk too?
Mike.
Mike Hawk. Mike. He should have.
He really did.
He should have named his
No, he
son.
really fucking did.
His Mike should have been his middle name. His first name should have been.
No, he did. He gave it to him.
Sit on.
It's like the governor of was governor of Arkansas one time, many years ago, had 2 daughters.
Oh yeah,
and named him, and his last name was Hogg.
Yeah, what was like?
One was Ura,
and what was
one
like,
was Ama.
Yeah.
There we go. I did have a joke of the week.
That is a factoid.
That's just facts.
That's a fun factoid. Bitch. I wonder which one was the cute one.
Probably Ura.
It'd be funny if it was the other way around.
Right?
Yeah,
trying to make a better hog name. You know? So relationship advice, ladies.
See. And gents.
And you're right. There are some gents I've already picked here.
You know, everybody got problems. Well,
Okay. So I got a fun one to start. Okay. In this instance, I am going to read the whole thing.
I don't know why that's not the case.
Because sometimes you don't need to, right? But in this instance, I think it's fun to hear all the way to the very end on this one. So, labeled as not safe for work.
Oh yeah, let's get into it.
I'm a 22-year-old female, embarrassed to have sex with my partner, 23-year-old male, after this. Would you be too?
Oh boy.
They had an amazing day together. We cuddled most of the day, watched movies, and napped. Toward the end of the night, we both got into the mood, so we decided to try face fucking. Neither of us have ever done that before, but we were both excited. I've gone down on him less than 5 times. It's not something I really do, but I've always been very intrigued by face fucking. I wasn't nervous at all, but in about a minute, I vomited. Yes, I vomited. I covered my mouth, ran to the restroom, and cleaned myself off. I was so embarrassed. After I came back, he reassured me that it happens. It's normal. He still loves me no matter what. And I'm grateful he reassured me, but I just can't get the image of the terrified look on his face when it happened. I couldn't even look him in the eyes for the remainder of the night. I've always wanted to do that, and now it's been ruined. Not just for me, but for him too. I just feel disgusting and unattractive, and I'm afraid to engage in any sexual activity now. And I'm the one with a high sex drive. I'm so embarrassed to even talk to him. I can't stop thinking about it. Blah, 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 blah. They won't read that. And then she says, edit. This is my favorite part. Thanks to everyone who commented. Now that I see it is way more common than I thought, he makes me feel much better. Also, please stop with the weird messages. You will be ignored.
Right. So it sounds like they've got, this one doesn't need my opinion because I was just about to say,
she got the support she needed.
So
Britton, how do you feel about face fucking?
I like
it's such a strong.
I like the term
2 words together. Isn't
it is. But look. I like what she likes.
From his point of view.
From my. Sure.
I just mean like
obviously, like she said, she threw it out there and he was like, let's go. Which is.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if you're like dating a girl for a few weeks? She's like,
no, it's happened.
Yeah, we're like, I've always wanted to try.
You actually know.
Quote, face fucking.
You actually know.
End quote.
You actually know someone.
Do I have to look up to figure out who it is?
Oh, no.
Okay. That just happened anyway.
Right.
I got you.
That's just. No.
So no advice on this one?
No, none.
Stick with it, girl.
She finished it out with.
You good girl.
Right. If she, boom, it's common. It's common. Like it's a rare chick that doesn't when that happens. Because it's.
So she's special.
She is.
Give us a call.
When you're done with him.
Well, she can't look at him anymore.
No, she just said
no, she just feels better about it.
No, she ended with saying it's made our sex life better.
Oh, okay,
they're back. They're back.
All right, you ready for the next one?
She got the reassurance she needs. She don't need me. Well, she don't need me to comment.
Oh yeah. I need a good noise for that.
Touche. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, and boom.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Male 32, fiance 33, female. It's fiance.
Okay.
Sent another man drunk texts.
Oh no!
While they were together, that were like, "quote I want to fuck now. I love you."
Oh no!
They've been together for more than 4, lived together for 2, and he proposed last year. They've had issues, but generally full steam wedding planning. Blah blah blah. I've seen messages from this guy in the past, but didn't think anything of it. I don't think he lives around here anymore, so I don't think anything actually happened. And she almost wanted me to see the message. It was so blatant. So I think the only option is to break off the wedding and move on. Have you been in a similar position? What do you think I should do?
You got it, brother.
He's already on it.
You didn't need to post this. Your first instinct is usually the correct one. That bitch ain't shit.
Yeah.
And I don't care where he lives. Texting some other nigga that when you're engaged, if I'm the fiance, nigga, that's not something that I'm going to be able to ever look past.
No?
Bitch, like, we're drunk on the way home and you texting somebody else you want to fuck
the car?
instead of jerking me off and rubbing my, like, you should be sucking my dick telling me that right now.
We should be face fucking.
Boom. You should be about to throw up. You should be about to throw up all over this Uber, bitch. What are we talking about? And you over here with your back to me with your fucking phone 3 feet in front of you.
That kind of shit ever happened with a girl you're with? Like, casually. Obviously, you haven't been in like a relationship with somebody that happened, but like.
Not those types of messages.
But interest not there. You've seen it with someone else?
I've been with a bitch that, upward, sitting there texting somebody else in the car.
Those messages when they're with someone else?
Of course. And upward saw that shit. And I've been on both sides of that spectrum.
Man. He really is the relationship guru, guys. He's been in all the situations.
You're hard pressed to find a situation with a woman I haven't been in, man.
All right, this one I'm not going to read in the whole thing, okay?
Alone.
Just because it's a concept. The guy's 34, and that's the boyfriend. She's 32, female. They've been together 5 years, and he's buying a house and wants her to pay rent.
That's
it's a tough one. I don't want to read it because I don't want to know the circumstances because this could come up in a variety of circumstances. And I want to know what your take on this. How do you get to the bottom of this? How do you solve it? How do you make it fair, good? How would you move on? Because obviously this is a problem enough for her to post.
It's because he's buying a house and he's not.
He's buying a house. She's not putting money in
because she's not because he's not buying it
in their names together.
Boom. He's right.
But
and he's like, "Oh, you want to move in with me, bitch?"
But they've been living together.
They already have. But so you didn't say that.
You said was in the post. Together. Okay, so let's assume just for now.
I was waiting to hear.
Let's just assume without reading it, they live together.
If they live together, it's a problem, and I haven't been in this situation because I'm not trying to live with nobody, but. And the one motherfucker, never mind. This is let me talk through this.
Conundrum, right? Like,
do you okay.
Like, do you agree that he should ask for something? Or like how would you approach it?
If they go in halves right now.
Right now, yeah, that's what I was thinking. If they're already in a halvesy situation.
If it's like obviously somebody was leasing and moved in with the other and we're assuming that they split the rent there.
Maybe, or bills or whatever.
Right. And maybe this bitch got fucked up credit. Adding her to the buying process would not be beneficial. Maybe this bitch got subpar credit. Adding her doesn't help the situation.
Or maybe they're just like or that's what I'm saying.
Girlfriend. It could be. But if you live together now, you get in this spot.
Yeah.
Because this is indicative of the old Monzies. Monzies? Monica, because you know the new spot they just got. I guarantee you, she's not on the lease, on the deed, or whatever.
Right. But I wouldn't expect him to ask her for rent. Nah. That's not the kind of girl she wants to be in that situation. In our friend's situation, touche, right? That's not what she's after.
Which means if he did, it'd be a fucking problem,
right? But let's pretend it's not her, but like a normal.
I'm just because that bitch ain't normal at all.
It's just a particular. We know her too well.
But it's an issue.
Like, how do you think it would go?
Because that's what I'm saying.
If it was
like I'm saying, it's okay. Like if I said she got fucked up credit, whatever the fuck. It's like, but if like I'm not.
But it's not about not including her on the lease. The new house. It's about asking her to pay rent.
But if you're paying, if you live together now and you're already doing that,
right?
What's different?
Right. I agree.
That's
with
what I'm saying. That's the circumstance. But if they've been living together and he hasn't been asking her for rent,
then what the fuck?
Boom.
Or was he expecting that and able to make the house note?
That's it. Which boom.
Maybe he just didn't say it, and they need to fucking communicate more.
Boom.
Right. And like he's like, oh, I need another $600 that you were paying before to make up for
that. What? Right. I can't afford this without.
And she's like, you're making me pay rent, and that's really not what he's saying.
It's like, no, bitch. I need what you've been contributing. For like, it's just right. That's what I'm saying. This is real circumstantial.
Right. Maybe if they get an extra room, she gets cam girl in there and make the money.
Y'all buy the cam. Shit.
Find us on Patreon.
We'll have all sorts of angles, bitch.
Angles.
Yeah, I'll have the motion. I'll be the motion care.
It would be like the Matrix 360.
Right.
That back bend is unbelievable.
360 POV rear with all the views.
Back handspring while fucking.
All the views you want. We gonna turn this into a only OFE, OnlyFans experience. Like this is.
I think Airbnb's doing that now. They're teaming up with like what's her face?
Heidi Fleiss.
I have no idea. I was just wondering if you knew any. What do you call it? Those like. Your
hoe houses?
No, the hoe ladies that do the OnlyFans that like, if you're a big enough fan, they'll meet you in a hotel room and you'll be in the next video.
Yeah. And do personally?
I'm just saying they exist. So I thought maybe you knew one of those porn stars. That's why I left it blank. Barack Obama's daughter.
I don't know her personally.
Now, isn't she a porn star now?
She's got films.
She's got films.
I don't know if you're qualified as a star after I don't know how many features it takes to become a star in that industry.
How many streaks?
Yeah, how many features it takes to become a star.
Okay, I thought you said streaks.
What's the difference?
Well, I guess it depends if you're doing the back door.
I was about to say ATM.
What is that? To get money out?
Ass to mouth.
Yeah, I know.
Well, don't ask questions. You already know the answer.
Thank you for being clear.
Hey, this is a transparent podcast here.
Inconceivable.
Oh,
I'm feeling real.
It's conceivable. Hey. Ain't blowing smoke here.
Oh, here's a good title. I love this. Okay.
ATM.
37-year-old female. She's met a 45-year-old man, single for 5 years, finally met a man I like, ... but I'm already annoyed by him. Capital letter on every word. Fucking get out of here, bitch. I hate you already.
You don't like him.
I hate her so much from the way she posted this.
But I want to hear why she's annoyed.
Oh, you want to hear? Let's hear.
If you like him, why you can't...
Okay, so she had gotten divorced after being in a 10-year relationship, right? And then she met a man she liked, a rare occurrence. He was persistent, but not aggressive. They've been seeing each other for a while, but he talks a lot, chews loudly. She doesn't like the way he dresses. He's fun to be around. Makes me feel secure, takes feedback well. And there's definitely some attraction, but not always consistent.
Yeah, I don't like her.
Should I keep going? Because I hate this woman.
Yeah, yes. Because everything that she's mentioned that she doesn't like about him can easily...
I even hate her edit.
You can...
At the end, right after she gets advice, thanks for the insight. ... Some great questions to reflect on. Setting aside a few unhelpful comments. This has been a really helpful discussion. What time is your fucking yoga class?
She doesn't know what is that Monica? She doesn't know what she wants out of, like, she was at a 10-year, she's 32, which means she's been with a dude since she was fresh out of fucking high school. She met her dude in college. She doesn't know what she wants. She met a dude that was semi-attractive, had all these high hopes, and went out on a date. Oh, he chews loud. This is what he decided to wear. Like all this little dumb shit that doesn't fucking matter because this nigga's been focused on his career for the last 20 years.
It's her problem.
Oh,
I mean, I can tell from the title. It's a her problem. Like she's thinking about herself and the way he reflects on her too much. Like you got to let a lot of stuff go. If it's not even that. That's just, if you really care about somebody, that stuff shouldn't bother you.
She didn't mention any issue about him on a mental level. It's all
honestly, you should find the things bullshit. I think when you're in that. She said he's magic.
Intellectual. They have good conversation. Right. He made all the shit she said.
She's like checking marks on a list.
But he chews loud, and she doesn't like the outfits. She's like, bitch.
Yeah.
So tell the nigga to chew quieter and take the nigga shopping.
Tell him to help him with his style
and go to his closet and be like, nigga.
I didn't always have this good a style, Britton.
I can imagine. I bet.
Because of Daisy, I
already know.
Now
you weren't wearing thigh-high robes when you met Daisy.
Pretty much cargo shorts
and ripped up fucking Confederate flag tees.
No, I was wearing jeans from 1992
Wranglers,
that still fit me.
Fucking Wranglers. You're
with no knees in them.
Jordache jeans.
And my complete green guess head to toe. From modeling as a child at Dillard's, which is no longer around, I think.
Dude, we used to go to Miller's Outpost.
Dillard's?
Miller's Outpost. Oh. No, Dillard's was my grandma used to.
Isn't that gone now?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, my grandma used to take her kids, my dad and my aunts, to Dillard's. But
I once catwalked at Dillard's in a middle school show.
I know.
And I got a free guest outfit, head to toe. So it was all like Canadian a dark tuxedo. Green. It was like the corduroys. It was like
corduroy.
It was like 1991. So
the corduroy cords, fucking
button up, shirt. I wore it to school like all the time that year. Right. After that, and looking back, I can see what happened.
I get why I was called a nerd.
I see why I was impeached as president of thespians. I'm still fucking angry, Julie.
Hey, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping.
My buddy from Texas.
They tried to impeach me as student body president.
No, I literally was impeached.
They tried it.
You have to have unanimous vote, right?
So I was able to, I'm like, timeout.
Oh, you got out.
Yeah.
With a loophole or some shit.
Out, yeah. I'm like, timeout.
They did it to me with a loophole.
They tried, it hit, I'm like, first of all, I said, it's never been done. One, I said, and two, I'm being quote unquote, like they want to impeach me because it was literally like some Obama shit, is because the shit that I said that I wanted to change and address, you motherfuckers won't let me do it. I've tried to do it.
Oh, and then you were saying that
but the dean wouldn't let I didn't have to, because they went to the head of student council. They went to the teacher that ran student council to try to get her to just do it. Right. Because first of all,
they tried to face fuck you.
So it was the rest of the student body. It was the rest of the student council. It wasn't like the students. It was the rest of the people I was on student council with.
Right. That's what happened to me.
That wanted to just move.
Yeah, because they all move up.
And
I get it from their point of view.
But
it looks better on their fucking college applications.
And I'm like, yeah, you motherfuckers should have been more popular and got the fucking vote. First of all, nobody ran against me because of that reason.
It worked for me, though.
It's my fucking... it upset me.
I got ousted.
Yeah, you motherfuckers had a play to prepare for.
Unanimous. Isn't that wild, dude?
Thespians? What'd you do?
You know what? I was a great president. In fact, I told you.
So how was it a unanimous vote to get you across the fucking way?
Because I had gotten a type of trouble at the school where the bylaws of the council, you can't have had that type of trouble and hold an office. So then
Tell
they
that
got
to Donald Trump.
So, yeah, right. So if this happened today, I'd still be the fucking thespian president, bitches.
There's been no convictions.
There's been no convictions.
It's all accusations.
I may or may not be Kevin.
Fake news.
No, but they
fake news.
They fucking, they met the day I got the punishment. They met before I could even come in and say anything.
Yeah, you walked in and it was like,
yeah, I left school that day. They're like, hey, by the way, you're out.
Damn,
and then the next thespian meeting.
That was a coup.
Check this out. Next thespian meeting, I went to it, and I had gathered like 200 kids at my high school to be in thespians.
Dude, that's like
120 of them walked out with me that day. And they never came back to the club.
120 was my whole school.
I know.
My whole school walked out with you.
We had 400 people in our graduating class, so it was a bigger school.
That is
2 times your school.
No, that is 200% my graduating class.
200% 4?
My graduating class was 20.
I see.
Well, 28, 27. So
I did the wrong math. I'm sorry.
20 times 100 or 20 times 10, which is 100%
That's
increase.
Wild.
It's 200 kids. So 400 niggas.
Damn. Yeah, no, we had different backgrounds for sure.
Like a motherfucker.
I would say.
Man. Like, white man from Texas, nigga from Cali. It's it's a little different.
Although I've always felt, even when I was in high school, I used to tell my dad.
It's hard through there. Nigga.
It does, man. Fucking right in the right places. So I told my dad when I was in high school, I was like, I always wanted, like California, I loved it. Because I always like
Makes
movies,
sense. You made it.
And he's from here, so he tried to talk me out of it a lot. But he's like, hey, you got to go west. He always does that stupid "go west, my son." I'm like, what are you talking about?
Because everything on the other side of Texas doesn't exist.
You mean like Midland?
According to Texas.
Down there with Lemon.
Right.
God damn it.
On the
Angela?
Whatever, yes. However far, because Dallas is like as far west or as Texans will acknowledge.
First of all,
if you're not,
Fort Worth is west of Dallas, and I'm from Fort Worth, not Dallas.
Isn't it south of Dallas? Like
no, they're like even east and west.
I thought Dallas was under.
No,
like this.
Yeah, it's the side. It's like Dallas is on the right, Fort Worth is on the left, and then there's like at the highway, what is it?
Because isn't Fort Worth kind of is it a coastal city?
No, it's like right in the heart.
Where's the water city?
Houston.
Houston's the water city?
Houston, Galveston.
Galveston, that's the one I'm thinking of. Galveston, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Galveston's pretty nice town.
That's what I've heard. And very traditional.
Whoa.
You're like...
You could say that again.
Yeah, we're going to need another touche on that.
I don't know. Yeah, I got to find touche. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, because...
Yep. Yeah. I've mixed up memories with Galveston. We don't have to get into that right now.
Yeah. If you do, I have no business there.
All right, man. Any new business? You want to...
Any new business?
Anything else? We're gonna close it out.
There's always new business around here, baby.
All right.
Hey, I see you motherfuckers adding me. Keep on.
Keep on at yes. Let's spit it out. What's your Instas?
B.est.87.
And
that's the personal.
Greater. What did I make?
No. What the fuck is it? Greater Britton _UF.
That's right. That's right.
For the pod
specific.
For the pod specific Insta.
If you want to get to that get on the BEST train.
Nigga single. But yeah.
But remember,
I'm sick of having a bunch of bitches. I want a solid woman. I'm not going to retract that just yet.
No. Are you back on a bunch of bitches right now? But the solid woman could come around.
I think I just want a bunch of solid bitches.
Oh.
I'm kidding, kind of.
Dove commercial.
No, that's a bunch of fluffy bitches. I want a bunch of... I don't know what I want in life. Because I'm on some me shit. Like...
Me too?
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, me is too. Like, it's my turn now, nigga. So I don't
We're
need...
doing a new hashtag.
I don't need
It's going to be me and the number 2. And it means focus on yourself times 2.
Bitches up in my... Dog, yeah,
Could you imagine? Get a bunch of guys to post me too, but with the number 2. And it's like, focus on you times 2.
That sounds like a greater shirt. It sounds like a shirt.
You're about to be me too.
Be too. Hey.
Wow, we're going to get canceled for that.
Can't cancel me.
Nah, Trump's in office. We're safe, dude.
Man, you can't cancel. Listen.
As long as you don't make fun of Puerto Rico, apparently.
You know how many motherfuckers listen to this that cancel me out of their actual life? Can't cancel me.
That's true. Our audience is growing with the love. That's the key. The people that don't like us, they find out pretty quick and change the channel, I think.
Like that's it. That's instantly. A fact. That is a hard fact. It's literally it's either it's just not for me or
right. That's the nicest way to say it.
Right. Yeah, I heard it. It's just
and then you and I both have many people we know who we just don't even tell about it. Because we're like, oh God, I don't want to fucking hear about that.
Right, I don't want that. Yeah, I don't want to hear you tell me how to. Yeah, right. Get out of my fucking face. Go pray.
On that note,
Jesus. Hey man.
Thoughts and prayers.
Up to everybody. Fire victims that weren't generationally rich or grandfathered into the 100-year land lease. Anywho, stay up, my Greaterites. Until next time. Hey, next week. Oh, you paid me out already, nigga. Next week is going to be a good one. A really good one.